Hello everyone and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. I'm gonna be honest, I'd completely forgotten to record this while I was editing everything. I realized that I didn't have a Friday's episode, so I am recording this at 8:59 on, you know, on this Friday that this video it goes live. If you watch this in the future, it won't matter, but for the people watching this on Friday, um, yeah, I'm recording this like a few hours before it's supposed to go live. So anyway, in the last episode, we made it here to the castle, and now we gotta make our way through. We should be more than enough to handle this castle. So I'm just gonna rush through. This castle is also where we get a DLC key, which should be right here, I believe. No, it's up there. This is just an arrow. The key is right here. There we go. I'll get the other two keys later. For now, I gotta soul the hero, save that. And you gotta be careful when you come here. There's a lot of traps and enemies that are frozen in stone, like that. But this one's an actual statue. Scares some people, though. Just like with the flexile sentries. We'll ignore them, get the soldiers. And they're breaking out of their statues, so let's kill them. Anyone else want to fight? I'm ready for it. Oh yeah, be careful when you drop down there because that stuff will destroy your armor. Can't destroy that, but maybe I can get him to come down here. Hold on. Ooh. I can kill him from here, which is fine. Do not get hit by that, because that stuff will break everything, including your ring. Or all your rings. Damn. Hitbox is full on this one. Alright. The rest of the guards are in there somewhere. The trick to surviving this, from as far as I've gotten, is to take off all your armor, your rings, and everything you don't want to lose. And you'll be able to freely walk around in it. But for now, let's just continue, because there's nothing that important in there that we need. Nothing in here, but be careful, there's a massive trap in here. There you go. Ow. It's just poison, we'll be fine. Now, this part right here can get challenging, because all three of those statues come to life. So the trick is to take them on one at a time, unless you have a build that does, like, ungodly amounts of damage. Then feel free to do whatever the hell you want at that point. But for your first time going through here, don't rush it, because you can easily get overwhelmed by these enemies. They're essentially a weaker version of the Black Knight from Dark Souls 1. But they're this game's Black Knight. Come on. Over here. Woo! Another one dead. Last one. We're actually near the boss of this area, because there's two bosses. 2.5 technically. But there's essentially two bosses, and we are actually near one. But let's see if I can even get to it. Be careful of the giant painting of the queen. It's not nice, and you cannot destroy it. Oh, I got the leggings, hell yeah. Alright. There should be an enemy that spawns right there. The nameless usurper, I gotta be quick. Alright, the trick to surviving this is to run to the to this chamber here. This is where you're supposed to go. It's the queen. But I'm not going to talk to her yet. I just want to calm down the NPCs. Or the NPC invader. Oh, never mind. She followed me. And yes, it is the one lady from Majula now. She is a pain in the ass. She is not a good person. But no challenge for us. Yeah, was that amusing to you, Queen? I bet you it wasn't. Alright, all that's left is that guard right there, and we're good. The reason I haven't talked to her yet and I wanted to do that thing first was there's a bonfire we can take, or we can get before this boss. And I just wanted to get the bonfire real quick. The bonfire is right down here. It's always good to have some sort of bonfire so the trek back to the boss isn't that challenging. Another one bites the dust. There we go. This makes this boss fight a lot easier. Because you'd only have to kill this guard, and then, like, well, I mean, most of the time it's usually just that one guard, and sometimes this guy. And this guy. Alright, let's talk to her. What's up?
You have fought admirably on your journey.
Oh, hold on.
I am a true monarch.
I'm gonna have to turn up that volume again.
Souls, the last,
Yeah. 1 second.
Visit Vendrick.
Thank you.
We have no need for 2 rulers.
Yep. And she just sits there. She just tells you that you need to take over Vendrick's rule as king. And stuff like that. I'm going to summon Pilgrim Belclair, because she's going to help me. She's going to distract the main problem of this fight. Alright. We need... Yeah, there we go. The boss for this one is 2 dragon riders. An archer and one on the ground. The one on the ground is the harder one to fight. But that's why we got the NPC. You want to try to... You could get the archer to come down, but he doesn't seem to want to play. Oh, no, there we go. He's the weaker one. I'm trying to kill the harder one first. Oof. That's right, fight me! One down. This boss fight is, like, super freaking easy. Look at that damage right there. He barely hurts us, but we do a lot of damage to him. And he's dead. She's a great distraction. But this build clearly is able to handle that fight without her. And look who is here. Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, well met, friend. Good to see you well. Yes, very good indeed. I journeyed from the distant east to perfect my swordsmanship. And legend has it that powerful beings slumber in this land. This sword has been in my family for generations, and only a real man can wield it true. I may face any man or beast, but none shall be a match for my sword. This land is a right mess, eh? king's gone. The people have a mad glint in their eyes. The land itself is overrun by terrible beasts. No better place to test my sword, eh? This land is right in the king's gone. The land.
Alright, there we go. Always like to exhaust dialogue. But with exhausting dialogue, he will now be in the next fight. Also, for those who don't know, his Moonlight Sword is not a real one. It's a fake. The real one you can get by beating the Duke's Dear Freya on New Game Plus. Because then you get an old Pale Drake Soul. And you can, I think it's called the old Pale Drake Soul. Basically, you get the soul from... You get a second soul from her, from that area. And it gives you... It converts into the Moonlit Greatsword. The actual one. Alright, these guys are not hostile. But there is something we can use to light this up. Ow! You suck! There we go. Alright, be very careful with this. I know we're on new game, but these guys right here are a pain in the ass. You want to fight them one at a time if you can. There we go. I tried to fight them one at a time, but they insisted on attacking both at once. There we go. That activates the elevator below us. That elevator's gonna lead us to an area where we can get a key to open up the King's Passage to fight the actual boss of this area. Nice. Alright, let's see if I can get out of here. That there is a boss that we can fight that we haven't fought yet. But just the horse variant. The reason I'm shooting him with a bow is because it does a lot of physical damage. And it forces... and attacking it like this forces it to run around in a rampage. Makes it a little easier. But it seems to be confused. Yeah, it's a little confused. Come on over here, big guy. I mean, I could just summon Sellsword Luet. He's a temporary summon, but his heavy shields can help out a little bit. Hello, Luet. Yeah. He's a little happy. How dare you dodge my arrows? Nah, we're gonna need brute force. This way I don't bore you guys. If I just sit there camping. I mean, granted, I could cut it out, but then where's the fun in that? This boss isn't even that challenging. He just has a really strong kick. And a charge attack. Yeah, don't get greedy with this boss. As you can see, he does a lot of damage. And it's very hard to dodge him if you don't have good stats. But Luet is going to be the one who's going to distract him. Actually, while he's doing that, I could shoot him with a bow. The hell was that? I don't know if that picked up on my mic, but I think someone just honked their horn really loud outside my house. I hate that. Like, when you're in a neighborhood and you got, like, people, like, he's probably honking because some jackass probably wasn't moving. Which I understand, but still. Right next to my room. I could hear it. Gotcha. He is defeated. Alright. So, we need to destroy you. These are stronger variants of those ancient knights. Where we need to go... Shit. I didn't need him to leave yet. I need to do... Is it here? I need to level up. But if I'm quick enough, I can kill this guy. There we go. You have to be quick, because once you attack one side, the other side attacks. Now granted, greatsword ones are the weaker variants of these knights. And bada bing, bada boom, he's dead. Alright, I'm not going to use Lloyd's Talisman. I'm just going to fight it. Die. Petrified Dragon Bone and Washing Pole. That's not what I needed, so it's not the right area. I need to get the Mimic for the rest of the Dark set. If I remember correctly, this one's a little different area. This should be a regular chest. And if you're really terrified, just bring your camera through it. If it goes right through and you can see inside, then it's a Mimic. Firestorm, don't need that. Because unless I feel like doing a New Game Plus or upgrading this character to where he can use spells, no reason to have him. If anything, I'm just going to use his character to help out my friends whenever I get them all and through through Dark Souls 2. We're kind of on a break from Dark Souls 1 and stuff, but eventually we'll get back to it. Do that. Okay. On New Game Plus, in New Game Plus and above, this area becomes a lot more fun. He's dead. Oh no, never mind. I thought that was only a New Game. I mean, a New Game Plus. Interesting. It must have always just been messed up where it didn't spawn, because I've done this area repeatedly. Alright, let's do this, big guy. Shit, I am not dying here. Gargoyles hit hard, but they're weak enemies. I didn't want to die because I have so many souls. Ladies? Ladies? Heal, damn it! Heal! There we go. No, bad. Oh hell yeah, I got a new top. I can be the hottest one at the prom. And you little bastard. There we go. But we got a shortcut. Grab this. Another shard. We're definitely going to go get it so we can have 12 shards. I believe 12 flask. I believe that is the last flask we need. Okay. With that being said, we now have access to the elevator, but first, I'm going to travel back because I have so many souls, I don't want to waste them. And I want to get as far as I can since this is a later recording.
Is that a shop? Here to how?
Yep. There you go. And before we do anything else, I'm going to waste both of these. I'm going to save the boss soul for a bit. There we go.
See, less.
What did I want to level up next? could do more physical. How many can I level up? 2? I mean, that brings my health up to 1800 and my stamina to 132. Equip load to 85. 109. You know what? We'll go down the list. Do endurance and vitality. Alright. Time to take on the final thing of this area. Which, I do love this boss fight. Make sure. Yep, music is right where it needs to be. So to get to this boss fight, we need to take this elevator all the way to the top. And I mean all the way to the top. So, yeah. I wish there was some, like, elevator music playing. It's like a loading screen. And... yep, there it is. All the way to the top. What we need is in here. Not that thing. We have 3 chests we can open. On New Game Plus, there's an invader in here. Key to King's Passage, that's what we need. This one gives us Soul Vessel and Fire Seed. And the final one gives us Strong Magic Shield. We'll be back. We'll be back in this room. That dude's just hanging around. Alright, at least we can see the bottom. But if we jump now, it's just instant death. So, definitely not worth it. If we jump... now, we'll be safe. There we go. This is the final door. There's only one thing blocking our path between us and the boss of this area. And that is all the way over there. First, grab this. There's a trick I like to do. Alright, not that. Which one has the head? It's right there. One dead. It's gonna resurrect them. Careful though, they know Kung Fu. They're very weak enemies, but don't let that fool you. Their combos are actually kind of deadly. Just keep backing away. Yeah, as you can see, like I said, don't underestimate them. You can kill them in like a few hits, but their combos are deadly. Because they, for some reason, know Kung Fu. Titanite Slab, that's a good drop. Trying to get him to come to us. I don't know what the hell he thought that was gonna do. Come on, big boy. Nope. You can get their heads as a helmet, but it's not from here, if I remember correctly. Wish we can get their armor. Life gem. Anything else around here? Soul and some twinkling titanite, which we need. Petrified something. We got 2 summons. We could technically go all the way back for our boy, but It's better to just summon Ashen Knight Void and Renhart or Bernhardt. Benhart of Jugo. I was struggling so hard to say his name. But our team is 3 knights. All right, gentlemen. Y'all ready for this? We're gonna get our asses handed to us. But it's okay. Because this boss is actually a challenge. I might actually be able to do a decent amount of damage to him. Let's get out. There we go. Our next challenge is the Looking Glass Knight. Oof. He went in for that attack. Yeah, I don't have a great shield, so I can't block attacks. But I can do this. Did it wrong. I need him off me for a second. Come on. Focus on them. Not me. Jesus. I don't know why you're so focused on me. They're the ones attacking you. Oh, shit. Haha, dodged you. Okay. Now the fun part. Let him attack him. I got this asshole. One dead. He can keep summoning them as much as he wants. But I just need him distracting. As long as Benhart doesn't die, I can get his armor. Because to get his armor and his big sword, you need to beat 3 or 4 bosses. No, it's 3 bosses with him without him dying. Woo! He's almost dead, but so was I. I actually might win with just summons. Yeah, this shows that it's time to grind again. Because we're able to do so much damage, but, like, so are these guys. Then again, I need to upgrade my armor. Uh-oh, back away. Woo! Hey, friend. Hey-ya! Aw, I wanted final hit. We did it! That fight is no joke. The first time I ever fought him, like, I had to, like, redo it, like, 5 or 10 times before I finally figured him out. There we go. Spell Bolt. Soul Bolt, Spell Quartz Ring +2, and a Bonfire Ascetic, which we need the Bonfire Ascetic. Man, we were almost to the top of the tower. I wonder what's up there. I mean, we can get pretty high up. Unless that is the area. It probably is. Actually, yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, that's where the elevator goes. It's literally just that one room. But speaking of elevators, time to go down. Where we're going is down. And I need to get stronger. Thankfully, by the time this video comes out, I'll get like a week to do some grinding before the next set of videos is going to go out. Whenever this gets posted, or in the future, it won't really matter, but for the here and now, while I'm recording this, I'll be able to start grinding to get stronger. Let's grab this. Green Blossom, we need that. And now we have access, or at least, not next week, but the next week, we'll be doing this area. Welcome to the Shrine of Amana. This is, for a lot of new players, is a nightmare of an area. But for the people who've beaten this area, it's still a nightmare. But at least they know what to expect. Is that chest right there? Huh, never noticed that chest. It's hard to see when you're at ground level. Anyway, we'll do this the next time. So this is where we'll end it. So thank you all so much for watching. The Shrine of Amana is going to be a challenging area, and I'm probably going to die a lot. So look forward to all that. But until then, guys, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you all on Monday.